Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium, home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time. Tulsa will kick off, and we'll get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Sam Houston's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down, get the conversion, move the sticks.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So Tulsa's offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love. And
big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Alford. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball.
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Catch in the middle, it's Ballard. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They go to the ground. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Booker. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Duke came in and applied their own mute button on this crowd. They silenced one of the most vocal home field advantages in football. And it's clear this Blue Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Turning it on! Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. And the Bearcats in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He'll try to do it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the Bearcats just outside the 40. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Bearcats! Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his man. It's Ballard. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Alford. Pressure coming. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's the handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. They'll go right back to the run. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll run the sneak for it. Sometimes you might be tempted to get a little tricky there. Got a quarterback, he can fall forward, he can move the chains. Just do that.
Reese, I agree.
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you
trying to get behind the defense. Hits him in stride at the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bearcats. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna run it, it's Allen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. On the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A little release to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. He'll set up to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Alford. Makes the grab. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to sneak it. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
No gain on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Tackle is made near the 48-yard line.
Tight end now in motion.
First down for the offense.
Trying play action. Here's a heat. Makes the grab outside. It's Lucas. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Golden Hurricane to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking for space. It's Allen. At the 35, he's open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll try to get it in with the run. That's a really nice job by this defense, maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Dropping back, it's Alford. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation. Or what do I do? How about I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Caught over the middle, it's Booker. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Ellison. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Ballard. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
The Bearcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Got room to work. There he goes. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Golden Hurricane, after that explosive run, back to the line. Motion from the wideout. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Alford. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Ballard. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
to the ground with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Picks up 9.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Wide receiver comes in motion. They give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. He's brought down at the 6 for the defense, feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. QB draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Ellison. He's going for the goal line. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. The official says no good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bearcats will hustle to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll try the run. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Back to throw, it's Alford. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense lining up quickly. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals, and you wonder now if you get in plus territory, you just go for it on 4th down. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got him downfield. Turns it on down the left side. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tulsa. They take the lead with the 6.
And, man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a 1st down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. To the air. It's Alford. Deflected at the goal line.
They were trying to throw to get that 2-point conversion. It falls incomplete, and you got to wonder, was that the right decision to go for 2?
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The run from the shotgun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Bearcats want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bearcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Black. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Alford. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. On the option. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Leaves it with the back. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Snagged out of the air. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Quick release on the RPO. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
It's another 1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver run.
Looking for the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Sam Houston! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. From the gun. Makes the grab for the 2. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Miller. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short.
Brings up second down.
Leaves it with the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Third down coming.
Looking for a man. It's Alford. Here comes the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and where's that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Black. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't...
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Black. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. It's Black. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Rides the back on the option. The give. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Foley. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Under fire. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Back to pass. It's Alford. Got it set up on the outside. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing.
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? Well, you force the turnover. The pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Vanderbilt rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in on the right. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. He wants to throw it. The short hands, it's Brown. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bearcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Splits the uprights. Good. And now they've taken the lead in the final 2 minutes and set the stage for a great finish. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw. It's Alford. Bringing the heat. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. With the catch, it's Ballard. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And this offense has got to get somewhere. Man, that's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Looking to pass. It's Alford. He hurls one deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. Big celebration, and understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That was a clutch field goal, and now the pressure goes to the other side. Can they stop them from getting into field goal range to win it? And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air on first down, using the quick game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Tulsa! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Sam Houston, 28.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Going right to work up top. Here's a throw downfield late. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to fire on second down. This time it's complete. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Rush is on him. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Rhein Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.